Right, so this is Harvester Station.
Yeah.
So this controls the main platforms.
Yeah, the main station itself, as you can see with the diagram at the top there, what we control. But at the moment it's in just a small push button system.
Yeah.
Which is operated by the controller, saves an extra person being
Out here, yeah.
But on a busy weekend, we'd have someone in here operating it as a signal box instead.
So again, lever frame, did you get the lever frame made in house or?
No, up until there, I believe it came from London Underground, and then we made that bit myself. That's what I'm on the impression of.
Yes.
It's once again, it came from Stoney before I joined them. So all of this works. As you can see, we've got signal 5 off, which is up here coming into platform 1.
Yeah.
But also, what we've done with this tapper, for the time being, is it talks to itself. Should.
Yes.
So we can, when we talk to people about how signal used to be, because we're not talking to another box, we just talk to ourselves just to show them what it was about, you see.
Little PLC drives that?
Yeah, young Sam is in the other box, he's done that for us.
I'll be chatting to him in a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. He's quite clever when it comes to all that sort of stuff. We've got a CCTV operation as well. Just to help us indicate what train's coming in, so we know which platform it's got to go into. With little cameras around the side. But we're hoping to have, when we build this little box I was talking about, a train register.
Yeah.
To train describer system coming as well.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
So, signalling wise, is everything driven off PLC or do you have any relay based interlocking?
All this and the other one is relay based.
Where do you, underneath the panel or?
In the other box is under the panel. In this one, unfortunately, I haven't got a key. Is in the green container.
The proper local cupboard outside, yeah.
Yeah. So there's just storage space in here, really.
And
that's a master clock that doesn't work.
For our telecoms engineers, you'd be very happy about that.
Doesn't work at the moment. It's in trying to sort it out, but it does work, or it did work. All the other clocks on the side.
Yeah.
From here. There we go. We've got see a train coming into a section there.
So he'll drop now into platform 1A, past number 5.
Yeah.
Do they all go back automatically, the signals, semaphores?
These do, yeah. As you can see, it's just gone past the number 2 colour light out there.
So he's been gone about 10 minutes round, hasn't he?
Yeah, it could take about 20 minutes to get round.
Wow.
Yeah. Just gone past.
Just gone past, yeah. So, plastic garden shed?
Well, it sort of, yeah. It came, once this is Stoneley building, it was built in 1989 by Don Crisp.
I think the missus would let me get one of that garden.
They do get them, actually. They can get them.
I'd look at a few, yeah. It's like, it's a lovely job for just what it is.
Yeah.
So, 2 boxes on site at the moment, very close together.
Yeah.
That one was...
That one originally was one of our members' garage. We've just took parts of it to make.
That was a garage.
That was a garage at one point, yeah.
Great reuse.
But we just took off bits we need. But unfortunately, because of this one being starting to get worn out, we're close to how we are. We're going to put 2 together, put it over the other side there.
Yeah.
So it will be from the post of the white gate to the second tree long.
Oh, that'll be fairly big, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So if you consider that's 18 levers in there, it's about so long, we need to times that by 10. And just fit in there, 8 metres long.
And when's your plans to start on the groundworks for that?
Well, we're starting to do upgrades to the system we've got now, to the point of we're going to get to the bit where we're going to have to have a little box to be able to finish what we're doing. So we'll then build the box and take the wires out this one into that one.
Across.
Yeah. Then get rid of this, then move the points down to make platforms longer.
Will that one again be relay driven, or will it be a PLC job?
Relay driven.
That'll be relay driven again.
So the idea being is the backboard of the box will have a false back on it. So you just take the board off and all the relays will be the back of it.
So that's a little push panel that controls from the station at the moment.
Yeah.
Just to save on the operator and the signal box.
Absolutely. And you've got a little diagram over the top of that as well. And then underneath we've got the controller can see the same cameras.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's probably
Yes, you've got full setup there. Yeah. There's some CCTV there as well.
It's 50 metres.
Because this one is under the canopy,
Okay, right.
we've got a banner repeater outside as well.
That repeats that one just under there.
Just a little gantry down there as well for you to have a look at. It has
It's not a little gantry, but it's a
well,
nice
yeah, it's
gantry.
gantry. It's got one signal missing at the moment, taken off, that would go across this crossover here.
Yeah.
But how that's operated at the moment is on air. And we want to get rid of the air system, so we're trialling on this one we're not using at the minute to be solenoid, electric solenoid instead. So we're taking it off, try it, and if it works, which I think it is doing, we'll replace it and do the whole lot then onto electric. As well as the the blades.
Oh, you got moving nose.
Yeah.
Ooh, now then. It's got to be the first one I've seen in a very, very long time. Switch nose points. Also used in America and the continent.
Yeah,
How do you find that works quite well?
absolutely. Like you don't even know the points there now. There's no patter at all.
Got any problems with the leaves at all?
Now and again, but the problem we have is that we have adult rodent friends decide to live in the leaves, so we've got to keep on top of them. Hence why another reason we're re-signalling this this box is it's mainly rodent friendly more than rodent keeping more away.
Are all your sleepers plastic?
Yes, we started off with wood, and when we built the long circuit, we were told that the wood would last 6 years. 6 months later, we're stripping it up and starting again, so we went straight to plastic this time. So we've only got 6 wooden sleepers left on the whole side, and they're only wooden because they're encased in concrete.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave them as they are until it fails properly. So the motors themselves, I'm not too sure where they come from, but we have these are track circuited through. But that's the next stage we're doing in this project. Just finish off a track circuit, and this box is finished then. Hopefully, should have a train come through.
The one coming through?
Hopefully. So yeah, the track circuited through, and the work off protection switches saying which side the points blades are. Obviously these two work together. Next set they work together as well. I'll show you in the box.
So you just literally you've got push. Same as a DCC and on Saldo, you've got like a push button that pushes through to the
Yeah, so even if it's just slightly off, it's enough then
to kick the detector.
to get to now, which will then set the signal back to danger right there.
Solenoids?
Yep. We should have a quick look in the box then.
Good morning. Ooh, very nice. Did you make the frame yourself?
It's been bought in.
Yeah.
This came from Stoneleigh before we moved here. So it's a scaleway signals frame, but we've done the diagram ourselves.
Yeah.
Now if you can spot the intentional mistake we've done on there, we didn't notice till when somebody else came and went, "You've done that wrong."
Which way is he up?
Well, the colours are right. It's the signal arms are pointing in the wrong direction.
Oh yes,
Unfortunately.
yes.
Always the way.
You know where they are.
Yeah, we know where they are. So what we've got here is a repeater of the two signals on the gantry behind us there, the colour light.
That we just saw, yeah.
Yeah. Point to normal reverse, 6 and 7, which are the ones outside. Just waiting for a fuse to say the bow's up or down.
Yeah.
And the red lamp for the road lights say they're working. And then there's 3 slots then for going from us to the next box that way.
Did you do all the indicators yourself?
Yeah.
They're very, very nice then.
Yeah.
What did you use for them?
Got them from RS.
Standard RS components.
Yeah. Yeah.
They wouldn't do for a bad change for the ones we've got at work, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, just industrial pipes.
Yeah. Yeah, and it works fine. As well as putting a signal gantry in through across here.
Yeah.
Because we are aiming to do is extend platform 2 and 3 where the steam is at the moment to come down in line with this road crossing, the same as this one. Until fairly recently, but the solenoid that came from the Leyland Buzz windscreen washer failed on us typically, so we've had to quickly replace it with the colour light for the time being until we get this gantry going. Then it'll all go up on there, so both sides have read indicator M and R, main and relief, as well, so the driver know which way they're going.
That's it.
Yep.
You made all your own signals?
Yeah.
Based on Great Western, obviously. Midlands.
Yeah. Well, originally Stoneleigh was in Warwick, where we came from, so it was a Western region.
How many years were you there for?
Moved there we started there 73, moved here in 2005.
It's a fair long time,
Yeah,
isn't
so
it?
50 years all in all, the site's been going. Yeah, so it started off with just a temporary Portbit Buttle track, then it became a top of town, and then went to a full circuit and came here. And here we started off with out and back, then short circuit, and now we do a long circuit as well on top of that, so just over a mile in total. Scaleway signals. The two, the one at the end of the platform, it's homemade. We've done so. We've done their little step ladder up there.
The ladder on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, quality. It's a lovely little product. I know it's a spread light beam on this one as well.
Yeah. Well, these we had just tied filling it E10 lamps.
Yeah.
But after a couple of weeks of burning out already. So what I've done is we've bought some E10 LEDs that shine front and back.
Yeah.
For just simply for the little lamp on the back as well. For the signals to see.
So this is halfway station.
Yeah, so Farley's, it's halfway along out, just over a mile long circuit. As you can see, you go around the top there, back through the 4 platforms and off we go back out again.
On your gala last weekend, it was quite busy here.
Apparently so, I didn't leave the yard.
You were explaining as well, you can stick stuff back into the sidings as well.
Yeah, so how it works, we've got, happen to have the engineer that designed it all now.
That's yourself.
Just happened to be up there. So I'm sure he could talk through how that system works.
What system that?
Would you like to tell us how it works?
Thank you, Rob. Yeah, you can. How much of it do you want to know?
As much as you can.
Well, it's all microprocessor controlled.
Yeah.
There is a number of nodes around the track. One down there in the box.
Yeah.
Tree. One ran by the points up there, 2. One in that green cabinet, 3. And there's 3 nodes in the cupboard there, which I can show you if you want. Although you can't get to it because the mic jumps in the way. Each node is connected by a serial communication link. So we've only got effectively a few cores going between the processors.
Yeah.
Right? Each node controls the signals close to it.
Yeah.
We've got track circuits working at 24 volts. When the train goes across, operates the track circuit. That's detected by the processor and takes the signal to red. The processor then looking for the signal next one along, and when the track circuit's cleared, it then looks at the next signal. That comes down by the serial link, which says it's either red, yellow or green, and subject to that it changes the signal down that end. And that repeats right the way around. We've got mimic indication of all the signal states and all the point states.
So I can see you've got your route lights in blue.
Yeah.
And yellow is the occupancy of the track circuit.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, it's an entrance exit push button.
Yep. You can pre-select which exit or start off. Pre-select platform entry.
So
now we're selected for platform 3, which is trying to come in. You've got a start and signal here.
as your indications are on there as well.
Yeah, and you've got indication coming out. And then you've got the signal behind, because he hasn't reselected which platform he wants. Got that red.
Yeah.
And then you've got yellow, green, and green. So that's gone to red now as that train's passed through. And if the controller allows me permission, when
system, mate.
you've got track circuits have gone out because there's a time delay after the train leaves.
Yeah.
We can now should be able to press that again, and that should reselect it. He says.
Yeah, but what you didn't know was that I'd already pressed that.
Right then.
So you can't have anti-pre-selection. That's good. That's
He
interesting.
remembers that one, Bill.
I forgot you do that. So, if you've changed your mind
Press it again.
and press it again,
Right. Yes.
it goes back to red, and now you can select any of the other circuits.
Yeah. So they're not latching buttons. They're just push to make.
They're to push to make the processor.
It's just a PLC that's looking for the press.
Yes.
I was wondering how you would cancel the route.
Yeah. And it's basically the same thing applies to the outgoing as well.
So if you wanted to put something into the siding, can you go backwards from here?
Yeah, you've got sliding. You've got a sliding release,
Yeah.
which is an electric solenoid, but siding is manually operated.
So there's like a ground frame down there.
You've got a signal there for reversing in, and you've got a
Yes.
signal there for coming out.
Out, right.
And then if you select that to,
Puts everything back on
goes
the
to
main line.
red.
Yeah.
and then if you change the points, you then get a point indication, and that signal there will then go to green. And similar for coming back out.
bearing in mind I haven't touched this for 3 years.
It works.
There's 3 nodes in there.
Alright, I'll take you to show one of the other nodes in a minute. Each of the white panels is a node,
Yeah.
and each of those contains a processor chip, input chips, input cards as required for the system at that point, and output cards similarly as required, and a communication card.
Designed all yourselves?
Yep. Well, not the processor card, the processor is commercially available.